Welcome to the show, man. You already know what it is. It's the Mr. Baby King 1033 South Sea. That's me, you dig? Representing Jerklahoma. That's right, that way, man. Hey, we got an amazing dynamic women's series tonight. As you see, man, big shouts out to the other host, Real Life Lucchese. And we got the dynamic woman of the show, N.T.G. Y'all see her right there. We got her on the show. Y'all done heard some of her music on the show, man. So it's very exciting for us to have her on the show to do the interview session and find out a little bit about her, man. This is amazing. Yeah, we're going to give y'all all the information so you can make sure to go check her out and go find and keep up what she's doing. Also, we had Miss Matchty on last show, and this is who she was talking about. And if you watch the comments, y'all also seen her supporting as well, man. So I got to say, appreciate you for that. And even just showing that type of support for another person and another woman, that was dynamic in itself, man. So again, we booking all dynamic women. We putting them all in the game, man. We doing our series in sets of 10. So there's 10 dynamic women we going to bring to the show and help as much as we can to assist, bringing some awareness back, some respect back, and some honor back to the dynamic women that is out there all over, man. So make sure if you know a dynamic woman and maybe we haven't caught on to them yet, contact me. We'll make sure we reach out and we'll do our best to get them on the show so we can honor them too. So we're going to play this fire track from N.T.G. to start the show off. And when we come back, we're going to get the interview session going right here on Famo Nation Live, man. Appreciate everybody taking their time out, sending their energy and their efforts to rock with the show and the support, man. Y'all really, really help. Make sure y'all hit a like, comment, man, share. Let's go.
Shower about an hour, feeling fresh. Juicy curls popping, ill thoughts
man. Salute. Hey, real life Luke Casey, man. I'm gonna let you go first, Famo, man. What's your thoughts on that right there, man? And that's A Boo Boo, right? It's
Yeah,
called
that's
A Boo Boo
right there.
I
in
Got
Bobo.
TG. I Boo Boo.
I
I
know
Boo
it's
Boo.
spelled.
Okay.
I know it's spelled A Bobo, but it's I Bobo. I just did a little different spelling.
I
oh,
can dig that. I
oh,
Bobo. Real life Luke Casey. What you think, Famo?
yeah, that's hard right there, man. I like the energy to it, the swag. You know, you gave your praise to the Lord because you're a Christian, obviously. You know what I mean? I like the charisma, the flow. It's catchy. You know what I mean? That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, appreciate
For
it.
sure, for sure. And for me, you was talking about something. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You was talking about something in your
Power.
lyrics,
Yeah,
and yeah, man, that's what we listen to music. We like to listen to everything too. So the lyrics and how you was what you was talking about, the word choices that you use and how you painted that picture. I followed
yeah,
along all the way up to the end, and that's one of the main things that stuck out to me too. It went great with the beat production that you had on that, the beat, all of that fit. But what you was talking about to me is what the real jewel is in that song,
yeah,
because you said some stuff in there that's some you said a lot of powerful stuff in those bars in that song. So big salute, man. It's like, you music with substance. Music with substance. You
mm-hmm.
know what I mean? It actually has some substance in there. All right, so let's get it started. Okay, N.T.G, we didn't put the flyer out there. We done told everybody, but let
Let's,
everybody know where you from and just a little bit about yourself.
all right, so I'm NTG from Philly, representing Philly all day, every day. I'm a Philly
Oh,
girl. You know what I mean? I appreciate. Listen,
shouts out.
first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on your platform. It's dope. I've been watching it. Of course, I watched Miss Majesty yesterday.
Yeah,
That's my girl. So shout
right.
out to Miss Majesty. Shout out to Robert
Salute.
Jackson, his whole team, his whole movement. You know what I mean? Just everybody that's been supporting. But for me, I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm an artist. Music is
Respect.
my passion. It really is, and it's a blessing from God for me to be able to share my gift and my passion with the world. And that's really what I'm all about. So when you were talking about the song, it really touches my heart that you said the lyrics touched you, because my music is important to me, that it does say something to people. It's not just about making money or making a big hit. It's about the message of the music.
I
I
feel
think
that.
that's something that's lacking. No diss to anybody, you know what I mean? Because people can put out
Mhm.
whatever they want. But for me, I'm a hip hop head from like almost like an old school hip hop head, because I just love, my favorite artist of all time is Tupac.
Yeah.
So,
Salute.
you know,
Salute. Okay.
lyrics and just passion, all of that is just like my thing. So I always try to make sure that I put out music that touches people. It's really
Yeah.
important.
For sure. So I can respect that. And you get that sense from listening to your music, because I've heard a couple of your songs now, and exactly what you just said, that's what you get from listening to your music. You know what I mean? And that's I'm glad you laid it out like that, because for anybody that's listening, when you hear her music, that's exactly the vibes that you're going to feel. And that to me is powerful, because you spoke about not really doing it for the money, even though we know we all need money and these type of
Oh,
things.
of
But
course.
you said something that a lot of us do be talking about, and that's the lack of certain things inside music songs.
Yeah.
And just being able to get on and say, hey, man, I make music because I want my message to actually reach somebody, versus it being like popular or something like that. That to me is powerful. That's art. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like that's real art, man, because you putting so much in it that can go on to reach somebody. And me hearing that song, that was my first time hearing that song, and it hit me, you know what I mean? So I know if it can hit me, it hit real life Luke Casey, it can hit a whole lot of other people as well too. So I'm glad you spoke on that.
Listen, I appreciate it. Just for clarity's sake, so I believe in original African spirituality. So I'm not a
Okay.
Christian, but obviously I
Much
believe in God.
respect.
So
Oh,
I will go is the same as saying hallelujah, but it's
oh,
just a different way of
Okay.
saying hallelujah. So that's what I
Okay.
will go is. You know what I mean? So it's basically saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah on the track, and it's something positive and something spiritual that you can put out there and that people can it's catchy, but it also has a message, like you said. So it's something that glorifies God, and that's something that I want.
Wow. I never knew that. You know what I mean? I never heard that. That's like an enlightenment, man. Appreciate that. That's cool.
No doubt.
I,
Wow. So I'm gonna be hashtagging it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be using that because I never knew that. You know what I mean? So that's dope. That's dope, man. Real life location. What you think about that, man? Because
oh yeah.
honestly, man, I do a lot of research, but I've not researched everything, but that's the first time me hearing that, man, and it got a powerful meaning.
Oh yeah. Facts, man. That you know what I'm saying. I ain't never heard it either. That just threw me for a loop. At first
Man.
song, I thought you were saying I do both. I work, I pray. You know what
Ah, well,
I so but
Say.
what you saying, it's the same type of vibe, same type
exactly.
of hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. What I'm doing is this ain't just what y'all doing. This is what I do. This I work.
Yeah,
I pray, I
Yeah.
grind, I swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. That's what's up. And now from Philly, being in Philly, rich history,
oh,
their culture, diverse, strong culture there too as well. Can you just tell me a little bit about, the music culture or the culture in your city, as far as in with the women, pertaining to the women in the city?
so it's so much. Philly is just flooded with so much talent. It doesn't even make any sense. But I love my city. I'm all about Philly, but it's talent everywhere. So I'm not opposed to just saying that it's talent all over. Like I've worked with people all over the world, from
Right.
Philly to Africa to Russia to Sweden. I mean, I've worked with people
Wow.
everywhere. But Philly, I mean, it's some of the best spitters, and it's just sometimes I will be honest, in Philadelphia, sometimes it's hard to get everybody to come together. That's one of the issues that we have in Philly. That's why a lot of times artists end up venturing out of Philadelphia, and they'll get their situations going because there's so much talent here, but it's really, really hard to get people together to work together. So I've been blessed to have situations where I've worked with people from Philadelphia, but as far as like keeping a movement going, it's really hard without, just little things
Yeah,
getting involved in it. You know what I mean? But
I
again,
understand.
Philadelphia is super talented, from the women to the men. Like I can't, I know this is a series saluting women, but I gotta shout out the Kings because
Yeah, yes.
it has to go together. You know what I mean? And it's a
Right.
lot of agendas that try to pull apart the woman and
Hmm.
the man. So I don't ever want to
Right.
be a catalyst for that. So I gotta
Hmm.
salute the King, salute my king, my husband. He raps.
Yes,
His name is
yes.
Thorough AF Andrew to me, my Andrew, and he's
Salute.
we're both CEO of N.T.G Entertainment Group, which is our independent label. So we do music and we have our label, and we do it together. And just having the love of a strong man like that, and a man that is awesome, and then we love each other, we support each other. It's just a blessing from God. So I got to salute the Kings and all the Kings
Oh
that are there.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
most
All y'all.
definitely.
I got to
And,
salute
and,
y'all.
and and you said exactly why we do this too. You know what I mean? As men, because I went for so long not seeing a lot of men, doing it consistently. And I was like you said, I agree with you about not separating them because that's happening on a big scale. Even with the justice system, is happening on a big scale of dividing the man and the woman. So I'm glad you spoke. That's powerful because if you look at it, that's really detrimental to a lot of situations. But it's a lot of things out there that will pull the man and the woman from each other.
Oh yes, we've been through that a lot in working in music. Why don't you do this or by yourself or be single? So that you can get more, attention and things like that. We've been through those situations a lot, but it's always been both of our mindsets that we're both a movement by ourselves, but we're a force together.
There
So
it is.
that's the way we rock it. If it's not for both of us, then it ain't for either one of us.
And two, with all due respect, we gotta say big shouts out and respect to your king as well.
Oh yes.
Salute to him. Make sure we tell him we gave him his respect. We don't want nobody beating us up or come looking for it. Oh, they woman, hey, much respect, man. We appreciate you. But now tell us a little bit about being in the music culture, being in the music industry. What are some of the things I know you spoke about working with different people? What are some of the things that have really stuck out to you that is also like motivation to you to keep pushing forward?
Oh man, when you hit that stage and you look out there and you see people, it could be one head nodding, and that just gets me to go off. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
just feeling that love and that energy, you know, the energy that you give to the audience and the energy they give back to you. Being in the studio, I swear, my husband sometimes get mad because I can live in the studio. I can stay there
Right,
all
right.
day and all night, listening to beats and just vibing, like just making the process of making music inspires me. And then, as much as I'm
Okay.
an artist, I'm a fan. So I just love listening to music. I'm a fan of so many, you know. I mean, shoot, throw on some Bone Thugs and Harmony. Uh,
Man, salute.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
I
I'm
listen to both thugs and Harmony in my playlist like on the regular. That's crazy. Yeah.
me too. Me too. I wish.
Most
I
of
mean,
too.
sometimes I try to do it a
Yeah.
little fast like them, but I don't know. Bone
Yeah.
might have that on lock. They might have that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
They got that on
Yeah,
lock.
that's hard to hit. Yeah, and you know, in your music, you know, with your style, you be busted too, and you do. I'm not gonna say that you have a Philly sound because I believe every artist has their own sound. You know what I mean? You could be from the same place,
Yeah.
but you do have a level of tenacity with in a great way with relaying your message. You know what I mean? And you can tell that it comes from a lot of life experiences, not just, you know, like experiences in the game, but life.
Oh yeah.
Um while you doing this, how has it been, you know, what's some of the things that you and your husband have been able to do to keep balancing life and then the entertainment as well?
So, I mean, you have to, at some point, you have to just live, do other things, like, you know, take a trip with each other, go to the beach. I love going to the beach and just kind of like clearing my thoughts, reading. I know that sounds boring, but reading
Oh, I
a book
love reading.
at the beach. But, you know, music is wonderful, and it's like just like I said, being going to these different shows, meeting other artists, even trying to help other artists to push their music, because that's really important to us too. It's not just about me, it's not just about him, it's about helping the indie artists to be heard, to be seen. So that really inspires me, and that really inspires both of us. So taking a step back and pushing other artists music, pushing their videos, making their vision come to life. You know, that's really important. So, you
Yeah,
know,
salute.
I do my show where I bring people on and I promote their music and you know, share them on my blogs and all those things. So it's important
Okay.
to make it a movement. You know what I mean? Because it's not just
Yeah.
about, God doesn't want us to be selfish with our gift. It's about sharing it with everybody and helping everybody to rise.
real talk.
Salute, much respect.
That's
I
real
a
life.
hundred, yeah, that's real life, man. I 100% agree with that. Whew, that
My
gave me
little
chills.
brother, my little brother owns a record label with 98 other labels under it, and the number one DJ coalition on Google. So we feel you for real.
Yeah, for real.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's amazing. And I'm glad that you spoke on that part too about the selfish. You said a lot of great stuff because that's how I feel when it comes to a lot of our gifts, blessings, or whatever anybody out there want to call them that suits them. But a lot of people you they keep it to themselves, you know what I mean? Or they don't want to share that with others. And I'm like, man, everything that we are blessed with, everything that we are given is not for us to keep for ourselves. It's always to be able to bless or give to somebody else. Like that is a big goal of our existence. But
Yeah.
it's like we keep it and hold it. So I'm glad that you spoke on that because I haven't had a conversation in that type of direction in a long time. But you are very, very right. And hearing you say that and you say it with conviction, you say it with passion. So you know you is no denying or debating it. um, how many others on your journey with you and your husband that you've been into, working with other people that's like minded? How
Mhm.
has that been versus maybe some that are not or don't really see the vision like you do? Like how for you just a career for maybe some upcoming out there? Is it more better to try to work with those like minded if you just starting out, or what's your advice?
Well, I mean, there's going to be more people that are not on your same path than there people that are. It's always like that, no matter what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's always going to
Mhm.
be people that are on a different path than you. But I always look at it like a challenge. you know, and try to work with everybody and try to make the best of it. But I can't lie, I do love working with people that are on the same wavelength because it makes it so much easier because we have the same goal at the end of the day. Somebody else's goal might be, oh, I just want to smash a bunch of chicks, you know, and then so they want to make a track just talking about, you know, but that's not my husband's goal. That's not my goal to be, you know, overly sexualized and all of these other things. So it's important to work with people that see your vision and that understand it and that appreciate it and they have a similar vision. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been blessed to work with my godparents, Rare Genius Productions, you know, just I'm telling you, the talk about lyrics. I mean, y'all got to check out Rare Genius Productions, Jeff Weaver. Well, Jeff and Genavia, that's the two of them. But you got to check out his music. His lyrics are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get the information from you.
You got to listen to it and then listen to it again and listen to it again because there's so much to unpack. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's what's up.
Being able to work with them and just get so much knowledge and light and information and learn and grow and become even a better artist. Like I'm not opposed to taking criticism and to learning to like readjust and restructure. It's like it's not about just me because I want to make sure that I'm putting the right message out. Because I got nieces and nephews, you know, and it's kids that's watching and other adults that's watching that may be inspired. So I want to make sure that I'm putting out the right message and I'm doing the right things.
Amazing too. That's awesome. Real life Lucchese, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead. I know you got some questions to ask.
Oh man, you know, I'm just saying, so as far as y'all being a couple, how's that been with like being not single in the industry where like fans or groupies come at y'all?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Guys are something else, man. I mean, we will be at a show and Drew will go to God, you know, we'll be like meeting people, meet and greet. I'll be on one section, he'll be another, then we'll come together. And I mean, the guys be trying to sneak while he's still in the same room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, you know, but
crazy.
It's one of those things where we know, and it's having my partner and my best friend, you know, with me everywhere I go and vice versa. It's the most beautiful thing. A guy couldn't have blessed me with anything better. Having my best friend with me everywhere I go. When I'm on stage, I can look over and I'm like, hey, baby, I can see it, you know?
There it is.
So it's the most beautiful. It's nothing like it. You know, people get, I notice a lot of people like they become famous or they don't want to mess with the people that they were messing with before they were famous. That's the worst thing to do. Because when you become famous and you start messing with people, they want something from you. That person that was down with you the whole time, that's the real one. That's the real one. The one that was with you when you was on 4 flats and you didn't have money. You didn't have nothing. You didn't have
that's
nothing.
real.
That's the one you want. That's the one that was with you, that's grinding all along. So, you know, you just got to be mindful of that. Like just having that connection is the most beautiful thing ever.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do y'all get to perform together on in events?
Oh yeah, we always perform together. Now there are times that if it's like just an all male event, maybe I'll just be like a hype man for him, or if it's an all female event, he'll be a hype person. Or sometimes we might perform alone if it's necessary. But we're always there with each other to support each other.
Okay, that's amazing too, because I was married at one point in time and I was in the industry, you know, doing events and things like that, and I know how strenuous it can be on a relationship. And when you spoke about, you know, you going out and people, soon as the spouse leave, you know, it's women and men, and that right there is so big, and that gets a lot of people caught up. But it sounds like both of y'all have a very clear vision and direction on the things that y'all want to do and the direction that y'all go. And I gotta say respect to that, because that's showing a lot of people there that you can be a couple, you can be a married couple, you can have a relationship, and you can still pursue some of these things and not get sidetracked by chasing all the negative stuff or the bad stuff that'll come and break your relationship apart. You know, we always see in the media about a lot of people's relationships that's famous. And it's always, you know, a bunch of turmoil and this type of stuff, which everybody goes through it. You know, we know that everybody goes through it. But what you had said about performing and looking over and being able to see him there, or if you're performing on an all-female show, then he's your hype man. If he's doing the vice versa, then you're his. That right there is showing that's how you make it work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how you make it work, being there for each other, that's supporting, not while your lady is performing and you over here at the bar talking to all the women over here,
Right. Yeah.
unless you're promoting for it and you try to sell merch and some stuff like that. You on some funny business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on some funny business. Now, so I am so glad that you spoke on that because I know a lot of people that do this and they do have spouses. And one of the things they deal with, especially for men, is going performing and
Yeah.
the the woman worried about them, do what it involves with it. So I'm glad that you spoke on that and a great representation that you can do this and still be honorable to your spouse.
Well, it's all about mutual respect. I mean, let's be
There it
honest.
is.
It's gonna be attractive people everywhere, but the grass is not
Right.
always greener on the other side. So you got to think
Come
about
on.
what you giving up and what you gaining. You don't even know what you're getting over here. All this is just a pretty face or a handsome face. So you want
That's
to mess up
right.
the whole relationship for something over here that you don't even know anything about. You don't know, it's not worth it at the end of the day. So both of us respect each other enough where it's like, I love you, you love me. It's nothing else that I want out here besides you. I'm good where I'm at. So it's about
Good.
performing, it's about connecting with the crowd and just having a good time. You know what I mean? So all of that
That's
stuff, it
amazing.
doesn't even affect us at all. I mean, it seems weird, but it doesn't affect
No, hey,
yeah.
it's a breath of fresh air. I'm glad that that's you being honest about it too, because these things help people out there. Like you said, it's youth, it's younger adults, that'll be watching and come across this,
Yep.
and they have relationships and they jumping into the industry and music now. So I'm glad that you spoke on that. That's some of the tools that they can use
Oh
to
yeah.
get to keep making and keep going through. I gotta say too, big shouts out to Cozy Mo Better. I know he's tuned in. He's from
Yeah. Shout
Philly. Yeah, big shouts out to Cozy Mo Better. I rock with him real tough. Kimber K, she tuned in. Big shouts out to her. I don't want to get a name wrong, but just I'm gonna put it up so you can see because I might pronounce it
Oh,
wrong.
that's my sister. Yeah. Shout out
Okay,
to my
okay.
my
Much respect. I get bad with names. Uh, and that's
most of
another
the time
thing.
she get Jamila, which is not it. It's
Oh, okay. Say it again. What is it?
Jamila.
Jamila. Okay. Much respect. Much respect. And that's another thing that I was gonna ask you. I know I'm not gonna keep it too long, but in this and with you being a couple as well, family, friends, associates, what is the reception that y'all get from those type people from that support system?
I wish it was a little better. I appreciate my sister for coming through, but I feel like as family, we should really we should be everywhere just from family alone. Family should be, even if you don't like none of my music, my music should be posted just because you love me and just because I'm your family. You know what I
I
mean?
agree with that.
So
Yep.
I feel like strangers actually show more support than family. Now, family, there's certain family members that do show a lot of support, but then there's a lot of family members that don't show support, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own journey, but the way I feel about family, I feel like if I'm your family, you don't have to listen to my music, you don't have to like it, but just because I'm your family, you should be posting my stuff up.
Big facts.
Big facts.
just,
Yeah.
Big,
just if I had a barbershop, send people over to get their hair cut.
There it
absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Is how can we ever grow and rise? Because then what
Oh
happens
man.
is, and this is what happens where people say you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
Then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
blow up. Then everybody say, "Oh, I'm your cousin," or "I'm your."
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I
Come
don't.
on.
I don't recognize you. What?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Right.
when I was grinding and I'm pushing this dream, because it's a dream, and we all have a dream. You know what I mean?
True.
So
Very
while I'm
true.
pushing this dream and you're not supporting it, then when the goal comes and when the good stuff comes, then you want to partake in that.
Right.
I'm
Right.
really not with that. So that's why I said I'm appreciative of the people that are supportive in my family. And of course, people that I don't even know that share the music every day, that come by, that buy singles and merchandise, and just all of that. It's just it's a humbling experience. It's feel very blessed.
Okay.
Amazing, amazing. And now you spoke on your show. Can you
Yeah,
tell us about your show and give us the information so that people can go and support you and check you out? Because
definitely.
I'm gonna go start following and checking it out now.
I appreciate it. And this show is so dope, and I'm so honored to have been a guest on here and to just have the
Man, we
opportunity.
appreciate.
Like, this is beautiful. Like, you don't see this all the time where you have tributes to women, and that honor is just like I said. I appreciate you.
Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Solid, y'all
Yeah.
solid people. But
Man, we try to be.
that's listen, that's love. But the show is called Seven Questions with N.T.G.
7 questions.
Seven Questions with N.T.G. And it's everywhere. I mean, it's on YouTube, it's on Spreaker, it's
It's
on
on Spotify.
Spotify, all of that.
I've already listened to it. Man, this is wild.
See,
I'm
that's
tripping, man. My apologies. I've already been. Yeah, I follow the show and everything. I
well.
be doing so much. I didn't even just
Yeah,
put it together. Wow.
I was
Yeah. Okay. My bad. My bad.
able to interview Robert Jackson on there, C Styles.
Yes. Yep. I listened to that interview session as well. Yep. Yep.
Great picking, and
Great pick in,
Freedom Williams from CNC Music Factory. So
Okay.
man.
that was dope. You know what I mean? And Philly Music Man and Fit by Fred. He's a personal trainer out of Philadelphia. Just so many people coming through. It's just, what I mean? It's been a blessing, and there's more people on the way. Get ready to come up with an interview with a new Brian Kruma. He's a jeweler. And then Miss
Okay.
Black Jeans. It's an organization that I'm part of. It's called Miss Black Jeans.
Oh shit.
It's
Okay.
just about being proud of yourself, being proud of the skin that you're in, your natural hair, your curves, because black women, we got the curves, you know what I mean? So
Right. Right.
proud and just happy with who you are, feeling comfortable in your own skin. So that's what Miss Black Jeans is about. Is MISSBLACKGENEZ. So it
Mm.
got a little flavor to
Mm.
spelling, you know what I mean? Like
Got a
G.
little flip twist. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thinking outside the box. I can dig it. I
yeah,
can dig it.
so,
That's amazing. So
that's what.
yeah, since I'm already connected with the show, then I'm gonna make sure that I share some of the episodes and stuff on my social media and pages as
I
well
appreciate it.
because I
Yeah,
enjoy your show. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots for some reason, but I enjoy your show. You got a really awesome show, a
thank you.
very entertaining show. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna see too because I'm gonna make sure I share it.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I
much.
got you, Famo. I'll make sure I send you the link to it.
Yeah, same. Listen. I've been sharing, and I'm going to continue to share. Like, we gotta from here. Like, I don't want this to end between us. I want us to build. You know what I mean?
That's
Keep
that's
growing.
how we are.
You do.
Yeah, that's
Build. You know what I
exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. We don't like one and dones. I know a lot of people do it one time and that's it. We like to establish communication, but try to build connections
mean? That's
because it's things that happen all the time, and we might have something that you might be able to take an opportunity and run with it, or you might be able to pass it on to somebody else. And if we don't keep that open line of communication and willingness to work and build with each other, then you know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, what do we do it for? So
Right.
I'm glad you said that because that aligns exactly with how we are. I do not like just interviewing or working with people once. I feel like, the interview session is kind of like to break the ice. Then
yeah.
after that, it's like, okay, well, you do this, I do this, we do this. Like, how can we make some things work and be beneficial for everybody? So I appreciate you.
Yeah, we
Definitely,
gotta
definitely.
build.
Now, if you got an email, if they want to contact you by email, or what is the way that people need to contact
Email is the CEO at Intune NTUNEENTGRP.com. But you can find me all over social media under Intune Entertainment Group or NTG, the letter MCEE, NTG 2627, or just NTG. Um, my husband, Thurl, THURLAF, all over. But I mean, if you type Intune Entertainment Group, everything will pop up. You'll see a whole bunch of, it's a whole lot of material out there from different things that we've done and people that we've worked with. So like I said, we've been really, really blessed. So hopefully, like I said, we keep growing and build this bond and
Yes.
keep building from here.
Definitely, because we definitely got to get King on. I do believe in that. I mean, I didn't know that, but I do believe in that. If if both are active, you can't just bring on, like you said, bring on one and not bring on the other, because together that makes the powerful bond and a powerful force.
Yeah.
Anything or any shouts out or anything that you would like to say to the people out there, or anybody, maybe women or artists in general, that's just now coming into the game?
Yeah. So just coming into the game, just be authentic, be yourself. Don't get caught up in just trying to be successful. So you're trying to be the next whoever. Be you, and that's what's really going to make you stand out anyway. Is your unique gift, because everybody has a unique gift. So don't let the industry or trying to be popular or famous change who you are as a person, because you'll find yourself bending to everything. You know what I mean? You'll be bending to the point where you look in the mirror, you don't even recognize yourself anymore. So
Yes,
just be authentic. And then, I mean, shout outs, my goodness. I feel bad because I don't want to forget anybody. And then,
right, right.
but shout out to C Styles, Robert Jackson. Shout out to,
Mm.
again, Rare Genius Productions, Miss Black Jeans, Anu by Nkrumah, Miss T's, my sister Jamila. Shout out to my whole family. Shout out to the whole Philadelphia Philly Music Man. Um, my goodness. Of course, I've been shouting my husband out the whole time, but that's my partner in life. So shout out
Yeah,
to my husband. Um, and just shout out to everybody that's chasing a dream. Don't give up. Don't even worry about, I'm not an old lady, but I'm not a kid either. So don't worry about age and the box that they try to put you in. Chase your dreams, you know what I mean, and be serious about it. Don't get caught up in all of that. Just go ahead and do what you need to do and focus and just be encouraged. Be encouraged.
amazing, amazing. Real life Lucchese, Femo, anything you want to say to NTG before we end the show?
Hey, man, first off, it was amazing having you on the show. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You are a dynamic woman by all aspects of the word. I'm sorry I had phone calls coming in left and right. It's all part
The oldie.
of my job. I'm an exec. I'm a freight broker, all types of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely enjoyed being on the show with you. Love the vibe. I would like to get to know your husband in the light too, because I'm a rapper as well. I've been rapping 26 years. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So yeah, we got a lot of big stuff going on. But anyway, yeah, I love your music. It's good music
Thank you
and
so
it's real. The biggest thing about me is I'm with real life music.
much. All
So
right.
everything we do is real and authentic is all we accept, and authentic is all we surround ourselves with. Real, only real. It's real life or no life. Meaning if you ain't real, you dead. You feel me? So it's like
Mhm.
I respect that about you. You feel me? So I just definitely thanks for tuning in with us. Big
Thank you.
salute.
Thank you and salute back to you. I really appreciate it. Humbly appreciate it.
Much respect, much respect. So again, appreciate you for taking your time out. Definitely will be contacting you back. And
Yes.
also what we do is this session here, we also take it and we do upload it on our Spotify. But what we do is we create a music mix that goes along with it. So I'll be getting with y'all, send you a message to get some of your recommendations. And this will go on there. And once we get that up and everything's approved, we send that link out to you too. So, and you can pick, any of your greats or any vibe that you want, and we'll match that and make that happen for you. So I'll get in your inbox after the show and I'll get on to that. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Like real life Lucchese said, you are truly a dynamic woman in all aspects of the word. Much respect to your husband as well. And we definitely will get with you about showing him some honor, showing him some respect too, because I'd like to hear his story too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. So definitely.
Yeah, and I can imagine, I can just feel the energy, where he go. I know he'll tell us some things on the man side, that
Yeah.
being in a couple, being in a relationship in the music, that he's then had to do to help him get through, that can help a lot of us too. So that'll be so awesome. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna hold you up too much because I'll keep talking. But appreciate you. I'm gonna make sure we get the radio, get your show out there so that people can go and connect in with it as well. Appreciate everybody out there that has tuned in to the show. And y'all know, man, be safe, be cool, and keep